Hello, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica, and these are your love readings for approximately the next 30 days leading forward. What do we have for the water signs? We're jumping in here with the Whispers of Love Tarot. So we're asking for any love messages, singles or couples. We're going to do both. That you need right now, and any other messages that you are meant to hear at this time. We have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Okay, this could even have to do with the love of your family. We have true love. This love is once in a lifetime. We're going to go deeper into these messages. And we have focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in everyone. All right, water signs. Let's go deeper because I feel like some of these messages are a little bit vague. So I'm going to wait on that. That's the power of surrender. I'm going to wait on that for a little bit later in the reading. This here is the energy oracle cards. I'm going to get some of these and then some tarot to clarify. So love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So for singles or couples, there could be a family member that's trying your patience. Maybe you're bickering about this person because you care about them, you love them, or maybe it's, someone who's having a crisis of their own and you're really invested in this. You want them to be okay. You have different opinions about this. So know that what matters most is that you love this person and realize that you're on the same page. Okay, so let's just lay these all out. Wow, look at that, the sun. I'll lay them all out and then I'll hold them up together. We have strategy and the temple path. Okay, so love endures with the sun. So I was kind of getting like a child vibe. Like it could be your adult child or it could be a minor child. But someone maybe you're worried about, and you and your partner, whether you're married or single, you might have concerns about this person. Maybe not a child, but a family member. And just realize you're on the same side. You might get to bickering because you're worried about this person. And realize you're both coming from a place of love. And realize that, maybe bring that up like, hey, we're both on the same side here. We're bickering because we're upset and worried. So let's be on the same team here. Well, we are on the same team. Let's be aware that we're on the same team so that we can help this person, or at least be support for one another as this person works through their own stuff, their own crisis. Okay, the sun can also have to do with abundance and good health in all ways. So there's, I feel like there's blessings and how do I word this? Blessings and I wanted to say nourishment because the sun is nourishing. Things are falling into place. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, water signs. Yeah, I feel like things are working themselves out and they're like blessings kind of being showered all over the situation because there are different dynamics to this situation. Okay, so that was for singles and couples, okay? So let's see what we have here. True love. This love is once in a lifetime, and strategy. So for singles, maybe one of you is thinking about proposing to the other. You're trying to form a strategy. How should I do this? Should I ask for a blessing from a parent or a family member? Should I do it the old-fashioned way? Or maybe you are considering working this out amongst yourselves and maybe just making it legal and then sharing the news with your family and maybe having a wedding reception after the fact. I think for some reason, somebody listening, maybe you've been together for a really long time, but then you just suddenly decide, hey, why don't we just get married? It's not like it's really by the seat of your pants. You've thought about it, you've talked about it, and then just, one day you're like, why don't we just do this? Why have complications of wedding invitations and all that stuff? Maybe you've been married before and you maybe you've been reluctant to have a traditional wedding again because you know what's entailed and you just simply don't want to do that. For other singles, I want to kind of throw out a caution. You may be thinking that this person is a once in a lifetime. You'll never find someone like this person again. You can't imagine being with someone else. And like that can be good. But know that this person isn't necessarily the one for you. It doesn't mean that there is only one person ever on the planet, because there are different circumstances. Everybody has free will. This other person might not be ready, or you might not be ready. I'm feeling like for some of you, you might not be ready to make a serious commitment for whatever reason. It's not that you don't love this person, but you're just simply not ready. Don't be afraid to force the relationship or move forward too fast because you're fearing losing this person. Because if they really love you, they'll understand you need a little bit of time to do what you're doing. It could be finishing school. Maybe you had a career goal you wanted to reach first. I know someone, this was years ago, she didn't want to start a family because she had other goals. She felt unfulfilled. She wanted to have a horse. She wanted to kind of have a little mini farm on her property. She eventually got her horse. She eventually got her goat. And they eventually got divorced, right? So like, don't force something that might not be meant to be with that person. Okay, she tried to make it work. She did the right thing by honoring herself. She just wanted to set up her life the way she wanted it. She didn't feel ready for children. But then it turned out, underneath it all, it wasn't going to work out with that particular couple. They were both meant for other people. So that might be why the strategy card came up. Maybe you're planning the life that you wanted and you're not sure if this other person fits the picture. They might, though. They might. That's up for you to decide. For couples, I feel like this is a really positive blessing. I feel like you're connecting well, you're communicating really well, and maybe you're making some fun plans together with that strategy card. It could be joining forces in a business. Maybe you're buying a house, planning to do some renovations. I feel like you're planning something exciting. I feel like a couple here might be planning something exciting for a grandchild that's on the way. Maybe you're helping to build a nursery. I'm picturing somebody going out shopping and buying all this fun baby equipment, stuff like that. And as a couple, it's bringing you even closer that you're having a grandchild soon. All right, water signs. What else? We have focus on love, look for the good in everyone, and the temple path. Okay. Remember that everybody has their own path. We walk beside each other some of the time, and with certain things, we're walking our own journey and going through our own thing. Okay, so that message is for couples and singles. Look for the good in everyone. Well, I don't quite agree with that statement as is, because not everybody shows the good in them. Not everybody chooses to be the good that they are. Don't make excuses for people, okay? So singles, don't make excuses for people like, oh, well, this boyfriend or girlfriend isn't as bad as the last one. At least this one won't take my money. Or at least this one, doesn't, do whatever awful thing. But they might not be doing something honorable to you. You know what I mean? Like it might be that they're doing something else that's not good. So don't make excuses. Don't force yourself to see good in someone, because a good person is as good as they behave, okay? Just because someone is super good in a certain moment doesn't mean that bad behavior is excused. Okay, the temple path, everyone has their own path. All right, so for couples, I think somebody listening, it's important that you realize and respect that your partner This could go the other way around. It's important that you like honor and respect that your partner has something important that they need to do in their life, and they're not shutting you out. They're talking to you about it. It's something that means a lot to them, and they just need your support. It might be something you can't do with them. They might work in a certain field you know nothing about. Maybe they're building on that. Maybe they're going back to school for that. Many different things, but they just need your support. They need you to listen to, how their day is going, and vice versa, right? So it's important to keep that in mind. You're not being left out. This person just needs your support and understanding, and know that like you're walking beside each other. You might not be doing the same exact thing in this instance, but you're walking beside one another. All right, let's get some tarot. All right, my Patreon link is below, by the way. I didn't want to forget to mention that. If you'd like to get on the waiting list, there will be exclusive readings over there for members only. Okay. Okay, love endures, the sun, and we have the 5 of air, or the 5 of swords. This could represent an unwise choice. It says there's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So this does tie back to the message I was saying for both singles and couples. There might be someone you care about very much. You're worried about them. You both might be upset, and it seems like you're on opposite sides, but you're not. You're really on the same team. You care just as much about this person and situation, probably person, or maybe another couple. Realize you're on the same side. This card often represents picking your battles. And also, be careful about trying to tell somebody else what to do. If they are, an adult, be careful of trying to tell them what to do or how to handle something the way you think that they should, because then the whole problem is going to escalate. Just show your support is what's important here, and I think that is what will be the most healing for this particular situation. So I feel like for singles and couples, someone else needs your support. So for my singles messages, I've mostly gotten, messages about singles who may be in a coupleship who are not married. I want to try and pick up on messages for singles who have not met someone yet. Okay, so with true love and strategy, I think some singles out there, you do need to form a strategy on how to meet people. If you're in the house all day, you're not going to meet people. Get out there, do what you love to do, or maybe get back to things that you used to like doing, and you could meet someone or more than one person in that way. Get to know people and decide, if you match, if you click or whatever, it's time to form a strategy. Dating apps, I don't know, that doesn't really sit well with me, but that might work for some people. Okay, but form a strategy. It's not good to just sit there and wallow and say, I'm alone, I'll never find somebody, when you're not living your own life. So it's important to honor yourself, live your own life. At the same time, don't expect to meet people if you never go out or, never socialize at all. When you do these things for yourself, you might meet somebody. Okay, so let's see. That's being clarified by the Hermit. That's kind of funny. So this is Virgo energy. This is very an energy of solitude, of course, because it's the Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Yeah, we had that with the Sun too. Shine your light. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor, and self-discovery. So yeah, self-discovery. Do what you love to do. Discover yourself. Maybe try something new. Maybe try a painting class, and you'll meet someone there who loves to paint too, or who's new to painting as well. Or maybe someone who's a professional and just wanted to go out and do something social. You know what I mean? That's something that can happen. Get in tune with yourself, with your own wants and needs, your own peace. Find peace within yourself. Okay? Someone else is not going to bring you peace. You have to find your own peace. And then connecting with someone else will then bring the enjoyment and possibly love. For couples, I think, like I said before, one person needs the support and respect of the other, that they are doing something on their own. And they're not shutting you out, you're not shutting them out. It's just that understanding and support is needed here so that that individual can do this thing they've always wanted to do. Focus on love and the temple path is being clarified by the Emperor. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, and it means structure and discipline. So this is like about really taking charge of your relationships in your life, taking charge of your goals, how you want to get there. I feel like there are many blessings, 3 different big blessings coming your way for singles and couples. Water signs, I feel like there is healing coming in 3 specific ways. So let's go with singles first. Singles, I feel like these 3 different healings have to do with number 1, being more content and comfortable in your own skin. Okay. Number 2, I feel like there's strong potential of a good match, meeting a good match over the next 30 days approximately. It's going to be your choice. It can be more than one person. Meaning, when I say your choice, that's meaning like you could meet a few different people, and of course it's your choice who you want to spend more time with and get to know better. The choice as to, like, you know, whether or not you get together to meet or whatever belongs to both of you. For singles, a 3rd blessing is I feel like someone's moving into a healthier environment. I'm picturing a quiet, peaceful apartment. I'm picturing a brand new apartment, no furniture in there yet. It's like you're starting to move a few things in. Like maybe you just got your key or something and you brought some groceries in to put them in the fridge. So, you know, they're not left in the car or whatever. And it's a very peaceful vibe. Couples, 3 blessings. All right, couples. First blessing is realizing that you're on the same side no matter what this is about. You're on the same side. You might be having a heated conversation that gets a little bit loud because you're both very passionate about something. And then realize you're on the same side, you're on the same team, and it brings peace when you have this realization. Blessing number 2 for couples. I feel like many of you are coming together to do something important for a family member, and it's a blessing to you and a blessing to them. So for those of you who have a new grandchild on the way, or it's your first grandchild, or it doesn't matter how many, that's a blessing. I think some people who are coupled, whether you're legally married or not, I feel like you're being blessed with a grandchild. Why do I keep saying grandchild? It could also be your child, okay? It could also be your child. So whether it's a grandchild or your child, I'm picturing something again about that space, this peaceful space. There's a lot of joy and happiness preparing this peaceful space to welcome this new person into the world. Okay, 3rd blessing for couples. Could be marriage, of course. I feel like there's a financial blessing. I felt that too with the single reading because I feel like something was going to be better financially moving into this new space. So financially and emotionally, like a lift of a lot of baggage. For couples, I feel like there's some kind of financial blessing here, but I'm not sure how that's coming. But I think it has to do with this Emperor card. I think it has to do with you coming together as a couple and bringing in some money together. Oops. Okay, drop that card. Where'd it go? I don't even see it. Oh, bear with me. I got it. It's on the floor. Here we go. We have manifestation and the solar plexus chakra. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Confidence and belief, yeah. You're on the same side. 3rd eye chakra and destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. Yeah, we have a lot of like strategy stuff here, right here and here with the Emperor. And to me, the Hermit has to do with strategy, because he's spending some quiet time reflecting and planning what's next, is what I'm feeling here. And setting a good example for others. And we have the root chakra. Okay, so with grounding, sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Okay, so I feel like someone listening, you or the other person, is really needing to do something that they just know is on their journey in life. They need to accomplish this. I've brought up this example before. I knew somebody in high school, I think we were 16 or 17, and he wanted to learn how to play guitar, and he just picked it up, got some lessons, learned, and he ended up in the music industry. It was something he just knew he wanted to do. I guess he thought about it for a while. I don't remember the whole story, but he probably thought about it for a while. But at a very young age, he's like, I need to do this. And it was really cool. Like, he did exactly what he knew was a part of him. So it doesn't mean you're going into music, or you know someone going into music. It's just an example of having that deep knowing, like, I need to do this. Like the girl that needed her horse and her little goat and, you know, her cats and dogs and farm animals. That's what she needed to do at the time. She may have had children later, I don't know, because lost touch with them. But it's just that knowing. So it's important to honor that in yourself, love that in yourself, and maybe you need to honor and love that in someone else, whether you are single or coupled. All right, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. I have power surrender. This is what you need to surrender the most right now to bring you the peace that you are looking for. All right, surrender to non-action. So this is Hermit energy to me. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. If you're single, go do what you love to do. Maybe someone will spot you and say, hey there, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, hi. I haven't seen you here before, and strike up a conversation. For couples, maybe it's time to just back off from bickering. No silent treatment stuff. Just catch yourself before you start to say something negative. Breathe, get back to what you're doing, like fixing dinner or whatever your routines are. Breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, so maybe you need your partner to come to you with something that they need to discuss. And you take a breather, you know, breathe and listen to this person's question. Don't jump on them with your answer that you've already thought ahead, okay? Because you don't know exactly how they're going to ask this or how they're going to bring up this issue. So respond based on what that person says in that moment. Couples, singles, people searching for a partner, anybody, I advise that is the best way to go. All right, water signs, thank you so much for being here. Check out your other love readings if you wish. You can check out your Venus or any of your placements, really whatever you are drawn to, and all money and career readings are now out. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again soon.